Hey guys, it's Santi Radio. So tonight's topic is this. Am I full-time housewife and mom? So I got the one sad comment, actually message from Filipina. She married with a Japanese man and then she's complaining something. So tonight, let's grill her, okay? I mean, this comment, I wanna say something. So, she asked my opinion, right? There's no BS in this channel, right? So I wanna be straightforward. So don't get mad, okay? Anyway, if you like the Japanese topic, please subscribe, okay? Before you watch. Onegaishimasu. Alright, so as usual, let me share her comment. Please listen carefully. And since she insists, don't say her name, I call her Amy, okay? Alright, Amy says, "Hello brother Santi, please hide my identity for a request video. I would like to ask a very important things inside marriage problem." Okay? A problem is about financial freedom and respect on my side of family. Scenario is, it's okay to me, he don't give me allowance. Okay? It's okay I don't keep his salary, because the purpose is to save money for emergency use. But emergency happened. My stepfather died. He's Japanese. He didn't even help from his own pocket. So this emergency that the member of my family died, he doesn't even bother. Is he just using me for his daily life convenience? I'm a full-time housewife and mom. That's it. Thank you, Amy. Okay. Alright guys, so subscribers, what do you think about her comment? Well, I have many things to tell you, seriously. Many things. Okay, before I dig into, let me just share you another information, okay? Since she gave me the comment through Instagram, and I just clicked it, her profile, and then she didn't make it private, so I could see everything, right? She's about early 20th, maybe 22, 3, max 24, 5, maximum. Maybe 20, it could be 21 and 2 too. Anyway, she's very young. And she has a kid. You know, that kid is about like this. She's maybe 4 years old, 5 years old. Kind of big. Yeah, big enough for running around and talk, I think. So, let's say she has a 4 years old baby or kid, and then I saw her husband too. Her husband is close to 60. Yes, yeah, close to 60. Definitely not my age. Definitely not 40th. Could be 50th or 60s. Yeah, he's an old one. Yeah, and it's okay, as long as they love each other. I don't know what they love for, but they love each other. It's okay. Anyway. And her mom is about her husband's age, I think. And her mother is definitely Filipina. And then she is definitely her mother because the face is the same. And her mother married with the Japanese guy who died this time. He's stepdad for Amy, okay? Anyway. And by the way, I know they are Filipina because of the language they speak, okay? It could be someone else, but they speak Filipino language anyway. So let's say it's Filipina. So that's it. That's the information I have, all right? And then the pictures she put on her Instagram was about herself, and also like bling blings, like a watch or colognes or a bag or place she's been to. It's typical young girl. Like the college kid, I totally understand because she's young, and now she has a kid and then have this problem, okay? So that's the information I have, all right? Okay, so guys, I have a question. In your country, and especially Filipinos, in your country, do you pay money to your relatives if they lost someone else? In this case, her stepfather I don't know how old he is. But anyway, he died. Maybe he was 70 or 80. I don't know. But he died. And then she was mad because her husband didn't pay money to him. But he died already. In this case, to his wife, which means her mom. Is it normal things? In Japan, fuck no. Seriously, we don't have that kind of culture. When we pay money, it's only when we go to funerals. That's it. So when you attend funerals, you must dress up formally, right? There's some dress code. It cannot be, like this. No, you gotta dress up formally, and you have to bring money in a certain envelope. You can buy this in a convenience store, $1 or $2, and then just put it money here. Maybe $30, $50. Usually $50, I think. Maximum $100. Put it, 5,000 yen, 1,000 yen, put it. And then you submit at the place, right? With the name. That's how it goes. If Amy is talking about the money, we call koden this money, okay? The $100. If she's talking about this, then her husband is idiots because that's Japanese courtesy. We must do this. Otherwise, you cannot attend. However, there are some exceptions. If he is the one holding the funeral, of course he doesn't pay because he's the one holding the funeral, right? So I cannot say what is the reality, okay, what the facts. But I assume in this case, her mother is holding the, the funerals. Therefore, he is a guest. Therefore, he's supposed to pay money, submit money to mom, about $50. And if Amy is talking about that money, $50, then he's a bad boy. Yeah. But if she's talking about another extra money, I have no idea what she's doing. Seriously. And I saw her family life, her life. She lives in really nice house. And then I assume that her husband makes certain money. I don't know what he's doing. He seems nice guy though, by the way. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm sure he's certain money because her family, and also his family, his mom, father, and their house is quite big. If he lives in Tokyo, like that kind of house, he must be very lucrative. But if he lives maybe in Hokkaido or Tochigi, maybe it's okay. It's a normal house. Anyway, but he is good enough. He makes good enough money for that, right? So I assume that maybe in this case, she is misunderstanding. Misunderstanding. Like, hey, you have money. Why don't you give money to my mom? Because you have money. That's my assumption. No offense. After I see those, like an age gap, whatever, the way you do this Instagram, whatever, bling bling, show off, stuff. I just felt like this. That's the impression I got, to be honest. No offense, Amy. No offense. Yeah. And more coming, okay? Look at this. She says, is he just using me for his daily convenience? It sounds wrong. I am full-time housewife and a mom. Okay, Amy, if you become a mom, you are full-time, by the way. Seriously. You cannot be a part-time mom, I don't know the part-time mom, seriously. Unless you're paid mom, whatever, Seriously. If you have a kid, family, you're a full-time mom, alright? Full-time housewife, maybe, But mom part, definitely full-time. Yes, unless you lose kids. Yes, or family. But the way she said, is he using me just for daily convenience? It doesn't sound nice, And okay, here's my assumption, okay? Maybe she married too early. Maybe she met this Japanese guy in Philippines. This is my total assumption, okay? Total assumption. So don't get offended, okay? Again, in this channel, I say whatever I want to say. No BS, all right? I love you guys, but no BS, right? So maybe she met this guy, Japanese guy, about 60 years old guy, in Philippines, and they maybe had sex, and then I don't know, and then maybe she got the, you know, have a baby. She got a baby, so they decide to get married, and then she moved to Japan, and then his family to his house, and she was given whatever materials she need. So she got so many watch, whatever, suddenly, so she started posting whatever on Instagram. And then she got a baby, so she was so happy raising her kid in Japan, whatever. But since she's really young yet, you know, she needs to have fun. Maybe she saw other people's Instagram, and then she feel like, why those girls are having fun outside, but I have to do nurturing the kid, you know, by myself, and I have to have sex with this disgusting old guy, Japanese guy. No offense, as far as I see, he's not good looking and not sexy neither. No offense, he's really big belly too. And maybe she felt like, this is not what I wanted, and what the fuck is going on, you know. Maybe she felt that way too. That's how I felt. That's why she feel like this. At least give money to my mom because she needs help. She lost her, you know, whatever, the stepfather. So come on, money, you know. That's how I felt. So it doesn't, yeah, maybe just, that's why I said she may be married too soon. And then I can see that she's maybe 21 or 2. Very young. Yeah. I don't know, if she's 29 like this, then wow, good job, Amy, good job. You look really young. But I can see that you're really young. Yeah. But anyway, so therefore, I want to give you one advice, Amy, all right? Don't worry, I don't like to push you and from the cliff, okay? I just give you advice, okay? You might divorce. Come on, man, be straightforward, right? Or he might die early too, because he's like, he's already 60 something, right? If you wait another 20 years, maybe he died. But before that, you might get divorced, right? So just don't forget this. When you get divorced, make sure that you get his asset. That's important. Right? Let's assume, okay, he's 55, right? And then let's say he's gonna work another 5 years, okay, until 60 years old, right? And then let's say you marriage life since maybe 5 years before, right? So your marriage life in total 10 years, okay, 10 years. So in this 10 years, until you get divorced, you are supporting him, right? You are supporting him as a wife. Yes, like you said, full-time wife, full-time mom. Seriously, mom is always full-time, I thought. Is there any temporary mom? Tell me, Filipinos. Or if there is, sorry, just joking, okay? In Japan, we don't really say that. So anyway, so 10 years, right? So you're being a full-time wife, right? In this time, you are supporting him. Therefore, you have a right to get his asset. Let's say, I can see he makes kind of good money. Let's say he makes $100,000. $100,000, 6 figures, right? In a year. If he makes that much money every year, if he works 10 years, he makes $1 million, right? Let's say he spent money for many things. However, he saved the money about $300,000. Okay? He saved money, $300,000 cash. If you divorce at the 10th year, you have a right to get half of this. Therefore, you receive $150,000. Voila. Isn't it worth it? No? Yeah. At least make you feel better. Yeah. Yeah. On top of this, if he cheat on you, and you guys decide divorce, in that case, consolation payments, you know that whoever cheats on you have to pay you money, right? Some like a support money. You can claim this too, right? And compensation, yes. And that would be $20,000, as we talked in this video before. So on top of 150, you have $20,000. And since you have a kid, right? The 3 years old kid. So after 10 years, or after 5 years, she's still maybe 8 years old, 10 years, right? So she needs another 10 years to be adults about. Then you can ask him to pay her to pay you to support her every month about $1,000. Yeah. So practically, you have a right to get $1,000 every month from him, and you get his asset one shot, $170,000 at the 10th year. If you bring this much money to Philippines, I think you can survive a few years, right? Yeah. So, I think it's okay. You know what I mean? Therefore, I know it's not happy marriage as far as I see, and your focus is money. Because you said you need a financial freedom. What do you mean financial freedom? Seriously. I mean, seriously, what do you mean financial freedom? You cannot spend your money for your bag. I mean, seriously, what is a financial freedom? I have no idea why she's saying this. Oh God. Anyway, by the way, after 10 years, if you have 5 years already been together, another 5 years, if you wait for it, you can have that much money. So don't rush. Don't rush to divorce, okay? When you decide to divorce, make sure that whatever evidence you have, whatever the record you have, okay? And then make sure that you submit to the lawyer or court. And by the way, do not believe whatever I just said in this video. I know it's paradox, but I have to say this. Please ask a lawyer, okay? Please ask a lawyer. Make sure with the legal professionals, okay? Not me, all right? As far as I know, one civilian, okay? As far as I know, that can be possibility. Yeah, there's a possibility, as I said, right? But please make sure that legal advice from the legal expertise, okay? Not me. Don't listen to my advice, okay? Anyway, that's it. So, people, marriage is not a goal. I met one lady. She is from England, and one time she told me that I need to get married. Santi, seriously, please. She was a nice lady, definitely, and she was fine. But she was really devastated to get married. And she said, I need a ring here. Like this. So I was like, oh my God, maybe this lady, she's thinking that marriage is a goal. Wearing like a wedding dress, confettis, people surrounding us, parties, whatever. That wedding day, that's a goal. However, marriage is not a goal. It's a start line. You have to be with that guy another 20, 30 years. You have to keep having sex with him daily, If you don't, it could be the reason for divorce too. Anyway, so you have to, nurture the kid, whether you like it or not, If you have one, seriously. So please think carefully. Materials you might receive or whatever, it's maybe attractive for some people, but it's definitely not important in the end, I feel. Freedom is very important. I feel. That's why I'm free now, Anyway, so that's how I feel. Of course, but there are many people who want to have a kid, but who cannot have kids. Like my friend, she tried so many times the medication or like some, not surgery, but stuff, treatment to have a baby, but she couldn't have a baby. And she gave up. Now she's 47. Yeah. So I know there are many situations in the world, but my advice is don't rush. That's all I can say. Anyway. All right, guys, that's it. Sorry if it's too harsh for some people. But again, I'm not here to offend anyone, okay? Just be honest to you. But I want to know what you think about this, okay? Let me know. Also, please subscribe, okay? お願いします。じゃあまた明日。バイバイ。